everybody. So I'm heading down to the storage yard to get the RV here on Memorial Day weekend. And unfortunately, it's not because we're going somewhere cool. You know, things have started to heat up here in Phoenix. I'd love to be going up to Flagstaff or something like that and enjoying the weekend, or maybe next weekend or something like that. But we got an issue with the Jeep that's preventing it. So I guess it's fairly common, kind of called death wobble. I don't know if I have a full case of death wobble or not, but what happens is at highway speeds, 65 plus, if one of my wheels hits something like a little pothole, or you know, if you're going on a bridge, you know, there's usually a little hump, especially if a bridge is at an angle crossing underneath you. There's like a little divot in the pavement. And so one of my tires, my front tires, hits right before the other one. It'll cause this crazy wobble. It's actually kind of terrifying, you know, 65 miles an hour, and you're holding on white knuckle going down the freeway. And what it takes to stop for us is I have to decelerate pretty rapidly. Right now, the last few times I've done it, I had to get down around 50 miles an hour for it to level out. I guess it's fairly common with Jeeps, especially Jeeps have been jacked up and big tires and stuff like that. This bad boy is stock, and I keep it that way for towing, right? The max tow and the amount of weight it can carry. So you get this out of control kind of feeling. Don't really want to change lanes or anything. Reading about it, they say nobody's ever died because of it, but you know, you feel like you're gonna, especially when you have to aggressively brake and maybe there's an 18-wheeler behind you, and you know, they don't love that. You know, so it's been kind of a nightmare. It happens when I'm towing or when I'm not towing. So from Phoenix to Wilcox, there right after Christmas, it happened 4 times on the way down, probably about the same on the way back, towing. And then we went out to the, you know, the big RV show out in Quartzsite, and we just drove out, right? It was a day trip, and 3 times on the way out, not towing, just driving the Gladiator by itself. You know, it just sucks, right? And so still within the warranty period, just barely based on miles, because we've done some big miles in this thing. So I've got, I think I took it into the shop at 30,000 miles, and the idea is it's a steering dampener and easy fix. The challenging part of that is they don't have any steering dampeners. The guy who helped me, the service advisor, he has one of these, and his is even worse. He can't even drive it on the highway. He says in speeds past, you know, 30, 40 miles an hour, he struggles with it. So my understanding is it'll only get worse the more it happens. I don't know if that's true or not. I know there's a lot of other ideas what could cause it, and you know, it's not alignment, it's not tires, you know, just loose stuff. I don't know, but they've ordered it. It's been a month and a half and no end in sight. So I don't know what we're gonna do. So it's pretty much the loss of a season for us. Well, the summer season, when we want to get the heck out of the valley. We're just cracking up on 100 now. That's, you know, enough to where we definitely want to get out of here. But so anyway, I'm going down to get the trailer right now and move it. It's not exactly fun driving without my rear view camera. I also forgot my tow mirrors. A knucklehead. Anyway, this storage is also right off a freeway exit on the south side of Phoenix. Both of them are on Native American reservation land near casinos. This one's pretty nice. They've got almost all covered parking. Look at that. That is gonna work. That is gonna work. My code doesn't work. It's supposed to be the last 4 of my driver's license, so hopefully somebody's in there. I'll grab my paperwork. Today is the move-in day, so let's see what's up. Okay, they just had to refresh the system. No big deal. All right. They got a dog run. They have free ice. They have washing bays, vacuums, all free. Covered parking. The propane is at cost. Okay. I do not remember exactly which spot I'm in. I think it's over here. The cool thing is, nobody's in the space behind me, so we do not have to back in today. Yeah, those are all still under construction. Oh, each space has a 20 amp circuit, or receptacle anyway, so you can keep your batteries charged. Our solar panel does a decent job of it, but you know, I could run lights and all kinds of fun stuff. Well, we won't have a solar panel under these covers, so that works out just fine. Yeah, we're gonna run right through our backyard, who has not moved in yet. Sweet. Well, this is slick. The first person ever in this spot. So if my power is here, I'm gonna get myself maybe a 20-foot extension cord and just hook up, right? And then keep my battery charged, because now my solar cell's not gonna work. Unless that fluorescent light over there will take care of it, but still, pretty dang slick. So I got a 25-foot space, and we are 25 foot 6 inches long, but we fit perfectly. 7 feet wide is a nice fit in that spot, right? So it's a nice spot, right off the freeway. I'm right at the end, so backing in, pulling out, no problem. It's gonna be real easy. Brand new pavement. I'm not parking on dirt anymore. I don't know if that matters or not. But yeah, the amenities are nice. Propane at cost, free ice, a dog run, free power washers and vacuums, paved, I mean covered, I'm paying for, but it's lit, and it's got that 20 amp recept. In fact, I have two 20 amp recepts in in our space here. And I was a little worried because, 25-foot spot, and we're just a pinch over 25 foot, but they were generous. I have maybe 9 inches to a foot to spare, so I'm not sitting right on either the front or the back line. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna work. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the security is good. Not that we're living in a hotbed of horrible stuff like that around here, but it does happen. And so hopefully nobody's jumping in here stealing catalytic converters like the last place had for a while there. So anyway, I'm gonna drive out of here and thank the ladies up front. Oh, that's another thing. The front, not really a clubhouse, but that's what it feels like. Instead of just like a trailer to rent U-Hauls, it's, they got coffee and sodas and water and little mugs and gift bags, and they're talking about having a contest for camp dog, put it on the bulletin board and win a gift bag, kind of thing, kind of like a little club. And it's just a storage facility. It's not like anybody actually camps here. So that's kind of neat, kind of neat. About double what I was paying. So we'll see how it goes. Gas station next door. We are going to get ourselves a frosty beverage. Even though we haven't been able to do anything camping wise, I have had a lot of fun with the Jeep. At least before it got hot. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the open air. It's funny, when the temperature started getting hotter, and I put the freedom panels and the roof and all the 4 doors back on, it felt like this tank, right? It's like dark in there, and the windshield's a little slit. I mean, Jeeps don't have an exceptionally large windshield anyway, but it just, the contrast was something else, But we're closed up for the summer, unless maybe we get out of town at some point, if that thing ever gets fixed. So, back home. Maybe a barbecue.